knowledge gap analysis is a pretty important section for all of enterprise users. This section is going to show you where all the knowledge gaps are within your organization. So right now you can see we're here we're in the multimodal, but we're in the knowledge gap analysis. Because the knowledge gap analysis is all the information is being pulled in from the multimodal semantic index so that you can get the information that you need. So here are the learning management systems integrations that we have depending on what your specific enterprise is working with. If you need to configure a new one, then you are just going to go in there and configure it and just add in what you need to add in. It's really not difficult. And then you can sync it once you configure it. Once we go into the knowledge gap, we're going to run this analysis. Ignore some of these because it's just dev. But you'll see when you run the analysis, it's going to be analyzing your knowledge gaps right off the bat. It's going to give you the visuals of what it's doing so you know what's happening in the system behind the scenes. Once it pulls all that information in, and it's pretty quick, it should do it pretty fast. So you can see it's going through the cross analysis right now. Then it's going to detect the gaps within the system, and then it's going to display for us. So it shouldn't be too much longer. But once you see the knowledge gap analysis for your specific teams, it's going to allow you to pick up on the gaps that specific users, you can see now it's here. So this is the very first page, the overview section, the annual cost, your training ROI, your compliance. It's going to have all of this right here in the front. The knowledge gaps, it will show you here. So you see you have total 39. These will be your team members. Right now it's showing demo user because I'm in the team, but it will show your team members and what they're going to need help on. So let's say here, the recommended training, because based off of what's been going on with all of the Vision AI, the voice transcriptions, the meetings, all of the voice and chat notes that you have, it will pick that up and it will let you know as an enterprise, well, this user needs to work on these specific courses or these specific courses. It's going to recommend that specific training. And remember how we connected the training here up here. We connected everything because we configured it. Now you can just go and assign that specific training. And because this is a demo user, you can see, but you can assign that specific training to those users. And then what will happen is those users will now be assigned to those learning management system courses. And then you'll be able to track them here and see what the progress is. This is also, these are just placeholders right now. So just to be transparent, these are placeholders. They all work, but on this specific testing system, these are placeholders. The compliance is going to let you know what the violations are and the cost of those violations and the members that are associated with those compliance issues. Same with the GDPR. It's going to go in there. So you'll have all the analytics, and then this shows you how everything works kind of behind the scenes.